Greetings, everyone. I'm the New World Order. I have a lot on my heart today, and I don't know, I'll probably be all over the place. And I don't know where it's going, but it's just so much is happening. I remember reading about a year ago, Kenneth Copeland is a TV preacher and a teacher, and I've been listening to him for many, many years. He's been around for a long time. He's one of the older, what they call faith teachers. And I read in his magazine they had a prophecy, and the prophecy said that this was a year or two ago, when just after the housing bubble burst and the economic situation started going into a tailspin, and we headed into an economic recession, of which we have yet to come out of fully, and we are not going to come out of it. It's just going to continue to tailspin and get worse and worse as time goes on, until such time as the economy will collapse, because that's what's been planned to happen. The economy has been planned to collapse. America has had their day in the sun, but anyway, and now we are headed downhill. We are a declining empire, not a rising empire, but a declining empire. And these things don't happen overnight. Major shifts don't generally occur overnight. Although things, events, and compared to other historical events, things today, because of technology and because of the rise of the elites, and their continued takeover of the world economy, things are going to be moving much faster these days than they have in the past historically. So events will begin, I believe, to actually somewhat spin out of control in the near future. But as I said, I've got a lot of things I want to say and a lot of things I want to get out. But the prophecy that I referred to, I saw in Kenneth Copeland's magazine, said that the news that's going to start coming out, that people in America and all around the world will be hearing. It said the bad news, the events, the crises, the troubles, the trials, the tribulation that's coming. The news is going to be so, there are so many things going to be happening all at once that it's going to be overwhelming. In other words, we are living in an age of information such as has never been known to mankind before, because of the quickness of information and the availability of information. What with the internet and all these other, in real time events can be recorded and transmitted, and so the prophecy said that these things will become so, there will be so many of them, they'll be so numerous that it'll be impossible for an average person to even keep up with all the events that are going to start occurring, and to be able to process, to keep up, and for them to process is just going to be like a shock to people's system. Just one thing after another, after another, after another, and it won't even be people won't even have the capability of processing everything that's going to be happening all at once, and it's going to overwhelm people's systems, and people will just be in a state of shock almost constantly, because they won't be able to understand what's going on or comprehend. And I see this prophecy, I see this as coming to pass in the near future. It's not something that's 10 or 20 or 30 years off into the distant future. It's going to happen within the next year or 2 or 5. And things are just going to start happening at a more rapid pace, because I believe that the elites, the ones who want to bring in their so-called New World Order, NWO, they don't want to wait anymore to bring their New World Order to pass. They want to see it happening now. And they believe that they have the ability to bring it to pass right now. The only thing standing in their way of almost absolute, utter, and complete world domination, with their desire to take over the economy of the world, the economy of the globe. The one thing standing in their way, at least in the Western world, is the United States and the middle class. And the only thing they're afraid of is that these people will wake up. That's all they're afraid of, which is why Lindsey Williams always says they want to boil us in the pot, just like a frog. They don't want to do things too fast in fear that people might really actually wake up and do something about what's going on. But they want to do things slowly, so that we won't jump out of the pot. So they keep people distracted by all kinds of news and media. And one of the things I saw today that showed me just where we are at, spiritually and mentally, and the media, they're putting out so much pure Satanism in music. I happened to run across, looking at a news blog, I happened to run across the link to a video. And I don't watch modern music. I don't watch today's music. I don't want to see it. I don't even know who the popular musicians are these days. It has no interest for me. But I ran across this video, and it's called, I won't name the artist, but the video is, the name of the video is a cuss word, a swear word that was some of the letters were, blanked out, but you knew what they were saying. And it was F blank 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 ing perfect was the name of the song. Is a swear word, of a word that 20 years ago would never even have been mentioned in any music. But today, that it's anything goes today. Nothing matters. Everything is okay. There's no right. There's no wrong. There's no good. There's no evil. Everything goes. They will say anything. Anyway, the music video, I saw just a portion of it where a girl is laying in the bathtub, cutting her arm open, and she's committing suicide, laying in this bathtub. These are the kinds of messages and images that are being portrayed to the youth today. Is it any wonder that they are feeling hopeless? Is it any wonder that the youth of America feel hopeless and are committing suicide in record numbers? And suicide is becoming a pandemic. And the military especially rampant. Because of the things that they see and they understand, and it goes against everything that they were told to begin with when they see the reality of what war is really like and what our government is really doing. In their brain, they can't take the dichotomy of the lies that they were told to believe and then the reality of what they see with their own eyes, and their brain can't take it anymore, and they commit suicide. They see things as hopeless. They don't know what to believe. But I want to continue in this vein in my next video.